So what does that mean? It means your product won't sell. Your product won't sell. Shoppers can't find it. Hey there, I'm Brian Cummings. I'm the Director of Coaching and Training for the E-commerce Business School, where we help members, where we help our members build thriving e-commerce businesses. So, question for the day. Are your products selling fast enough? Are your Amazon products selling fast enough? And if not, or possibly, are they not even selling at all? Let's give you an example right here. So I've typed in wooden building blocks. Let's say that I'm selling wooden building blocks, and my customer would, potential customer would come to Amazon and they'd go to the main page of search, and what would they type in? Probably something like wooden building blocks. So when they do, they're presented with search results that look just like this. And here we're seeing 48 results out of 2,000 products. Well, if your product's not here on this first page, the customer obviously can't buy it. And out of 2,000 products, something's wrong. If your product's not here, it's just not going to sell. So what can you do? What does this mean? It means that if your product won't sell if shoppers can't find it. And let's talk a little bit about Amazon shopper behavior. 35% of Amazon shoppers click on the very first product featured on the search page. The first 3 items displayed in search results account for almost 2/3 of clicks. And here's the real killer for you. 70% of Amazon shoppers never click past the first page of search results. So let me say hello to members that are here. Hi, Jana. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're watching. If you have any questions, please enter them into the box. And if you like what you're hearing and you're not yet a member of the E-commerce Business School, please go to joinebs.com and put /group. joinebs.com /group. So let's talk about what you can do if your potential customers are not finding your products. You might find that Amazon sponsored product ads is the answer. If you saw right here, very first product that comes up, very first 2 products say sponsored. Well, how did they get these products here on the first page of search where they're most likely to be clicked on? They paid for it through Amazon sponsored product ads, and you can do the same. Let me show you how. So why Amazon sponsored product ads? You can create visibility for new products, just like what we saw there on Amazon. You can increase the sales of proven products. You can increase sales of seasonal products. So if it's coming up on a particular selling season, like we're approaching Father's Day right now, and you have a brand new Father's Day product, good time to be using Amazon sponsored product ads. It'll also help protect your product or your brand against new competitors. Why? Because your product listing has the opportunity to be seen more than once on that first page of search. And it'll help clear out any stagnant inventory. If you want to get old inventory that's not selling, get rid of that. Sponsored ads is a good way to do that. So when should you run sponsored ads? If you are a arbitrage seller and you have a replenishable product, meaning that this is a product that you can obtain and send into Amazon or list on Amazon over and over and over again, it's worth running sponsored product ads on it. If you have an excess of units that aren't selling, that's another time to run sponsored ads. But perhaps the most important is in that first case with the wooden building blocks. If your product has shoppers that they can't find it in search, if you have a product that shoppers can't find in search because you're on the third page or fourth page or fifth page of search, you need to run sponsored product ads. Amazon is going to move your listing up in search results with sales. The more sales you get, the more likely they'll move it up closer to the first page. And if you've heard the adage, it takes money to make money, well, on Amazon, it takes sales to make sales. You see, if you have a brand new product and it's buried somewhere in search, nobody is finding it, good chance that you're not going to get any sales. So sponsored ads give you that opportunity to get some sales on that product, so it'll bring it up in the organic search ratings. And that's why I run sponsored ads on my products. So how do you do this? Right here, you can go to services.amazon.com and select advertising, or just Google Amazon sponsored product ads. If you're selling on Amazon, just go up to where it says campaigns and you can start Amazon product ads. Now they'll give you $50 in free advertising just to try it out. There are a few restrictions. You've got to be a pro seller. You can't do this with an individual selling account. You have to have a professional selling account to use sponsored product ads. You also have to be shipping your products to all U.S. addresses. You can't just have it going to one part of the country. It's got to go to all of the country. And your product also has to be in the buy box. Now, if you are selling an arbitrage item and maybe there's 5 other sellers and you're not always in the buy box, this is actually to protect you. You see, the last thing you want to do is pay for an ad that's going to send somebody to a product page where there's somebody else in the buy box. Why? Because the buy box is responsible for the majority of sales. Whoever's offer is in the buy box is most likely going to get the sale. So if another seller's offer is in that buy box instead of you, you don't want your ad to run. It'll run only when you're in the buy box, and this helps protect you. Okay there. So go to sponsored products. It's very, very simple to run an ad.